would you react if I told you I was pregnant right now? Like the effect it had on you to have a present but absent dad.
I definitely have daddy issues.
Damn. The next question is why men? I'm playing. Why do men cheat? Why do you think men cheat? Are you ready? Oh, Chile, I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous to do my intro around you?
How do you do it? Just
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey bestie. So guys, I have the most special guest that I know, like, I'm not trying to discredit all the guests on my channel, but the most special guest in the world. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
big bro.
Listen, how crazy? How crazy?
When coming to say what they call me, those in the streets, you know, my dog.
Yes, Wayne. So, damn it, I didn't even tell you what we're doing. So, basically, guys, as you see by the title of this video, we are going to be, well, I'm basically going to be asking you questions.
Okay.
That people are afraid to ask their brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it might get a little bit deep, it might get a little bit funny, but it's just for fun. And I've always wanted my brother on my channel, so I had to take this chance and opportunity.
I always wanted to be on the channel.
Right.
I've literally been saying that ever since.
Okay, so
the better looking one. Can someone please tell her?
Place.
Let's leave it to them. Let's leave it to them.
Okay, so the first thing is I want you to explain to them like how our relationship is.
So with me and her, it's very easy. I literally left in 2015.
Yeah.
I've been gone 7 years and we chat every day.
Yeah.
For as much as I hit her up because superstar, rockstar life will make it. But it's so easy, it flows.
Yeah.
She's literally an exact replica to the point where when I first saw her, I was like, why is she so chill? Like she seems way too mellow. And I'm like, wait, that's me. Like that's literally me all the time. Yeah. We respond the same way. Our mannerisms are the same. We love the same music. We love food. I mean, she's me, I'm her, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't have said it any better. Like, out of all of my siblings, because I have 2 firecrackers of sisters. Yeah. So we're the balance. Yeah. Literally, we're the balance to the entire like mix, and I think it's like a safe space to say because most girls can't say like I can speak to my brother openly. And stuff. And I think we're gonna get into that like for like being raised in an African home, like for men. Right. So firstly, do you want to explain to us, Mr. Doza, why like the roles that a man is expected of in an African home? Because I think you experienced that before leaving for America, like in terms of like how they basically like condition you to be close off your emotions. Because my brother's emotional, guys. We got blessed with this one. I mean, it took him some time, but like, you know,
I was closed off for a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess the 3 pillars of what? Strength, protection, providing. Yeah. That's pretty much the trifecta of being an African man.
Trifecta.
Yeah, you gotta use these words, man. That's the trifecta of being like the essence of being an African man. So I feel like some of these things kind of have a lot of men closed up to where you can't really be yourself. Yeah. Or where you feel like you can't be yourself because you are deterring the role that you're supposed to actually be as an African man. Yeah. Which is not true because you can be yourself. You know, I have an amazing uncle, Uncle Patex. Shout out. He is the most like when I think of what a man should be, like that's the person that I think of. Like happy, joyful, always smiling, always laughing. Yeah. But he's also a very great, fantastic provider. He's a great protector. Yeah. You know, he is a backbone for not just his kids, but even us. The entire family. So when I think of a man, I feel like a man should be a provider, a protector, the trifecta that I just spoke of, but at the same time, like allow yourself to be. Don't just close yourself off. As we know, we've lost a lot of males.
Yeah.
You know, to things of this nature. It has to stop. People just need to open up and just be themselves, you know?
Yeah. And then another thing that I want to ask, the second thing I want to ask is, how would you want someone to introduce themselves as my boyfriend to you, or as my future husband? Also, actually, let's just start off with like what kind of guy you would want me to go for.
Honestly, I don't think there's any kind. You know?
Okay.
As long as the guy is good to you, as long as the guy is nurturing to you,
yeah,
allows a space for you to be every single emotion that you what's the word? Like that occupies you as a being.
Yes.
You know, as long as the guy is not like you don't need to prove a point. If I'm gonna like you, I'm gonna like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm a Taurus first, so yeah.
Also, guys, all of the people I cherish with my heart, give it Taurus.
Yeah, you know, because we're genuine.
Yeah.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
So I don't think there has to be any type. Like you could date whatever color, size, whatever, as long as they allow you to be and they love you with their being.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. So how would you want them to introduce themselves to you?
Like a scenario?
Yeah. Like what is your ideal scenario?
I mean,
you want a nigga to come bring you some flowers, take you out for lunch.
I mean, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want flowers? Except I'm allergic to pollen, so don't do that.
Literally.
Yeah. But just be yourself, man. Just pull up, you know, respect. Cause I respect people.
Yes.
I don't just pull up and be like, hey, I'm Doza, I'm this and that. No, like.
Yeah, guys, my brother is. I think you can see how tiny I look compared to him, but like he's such a softie. Like he's a teddy bear on my side. Okay. The next question is why men? I'm playing. Why do men cheat? Why do you think men cheat?
So, this is my opinion.
Okay.
Anybody else can
Yeah.
Women are creatures of emotion, right? And actually, I feel like a woman cheating is way more intense than a man cheating because women go off of emotion. Like they have to know the person for a period of time. There has to be some sort of emotional attachment. Like you guys have been speaking, maybe meeting secretly.
Yeah. Before
you decide, you know, I'm gonna give it up to the guy.
Yeah.
But men are physical creatures. Like we like things that we see, we like things that we can touch, you know.
Okay.
Whatever looks appealing goes off of that. So with that being said, it's like I feel like sometimes lust is the reason why. Like lust drives men.
Okay.
Even in a relationship, I mean, you can have the most amazing wife and this and that and this and that, but if you're not lustfully attracted to her, wow, that same thing somewhere else. So
yeah,
I feel like men cheat purely on the sense that they're physically attracted to everything, like literally under the sun, you know.
And it's actually so messed up because like I hear what you're saying,
right,
but there's always gonna be something better out there. Like my friends and I always say that.
Right.
So I feel like, I don't know, I'm not even trying to like coach men out there, but like I feel like what men don't realize is that you need to be able to, once you get with a person and once you say this is my person, my wife, my girlfriend, my whatever, settle and just continue to learn and grow, because there's gonna be days where you're not feeling your person.
Right.
You know,
right.
Like in your relationship, you may not be feeling your girl or your wife on that specific day, but then it's the love and the foundation that you should build and work from all the time. I mean, the physical, it's like a woman can easily be like attracted to so many different people, but like you said, the emotion. If you build something as strong, you know, then it shouldn't be like that. You know. So I just want to know, do you think like many guys struggle to build that emotional like foundation? Like where do you think the trust issue or the trust element like stems from with a dude?
I always feel like it starts with a really good upbringing. I had an amazing mother.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, life is life, things happen, but what I got from my mother and dad's marriage is that she loved wholeheartedly, unconditionally, the same with us, treated all of us equally.
Yes.
And for me, like how I chose, because everything's a choice, guy.
Yes.
You can choose to be good, you can choose to be bad.
Yes.
Nobody's just generically good or generically bad. Like, you can choose to be whatever you want.
Yeah.
So for me, the legacy that I decided to keep as far as her, I mean, there's things that I do, like I love cleaning. I stress clean.
Jesus Christ. Guys, I think I'm OCD that my brother walks in. Like, his wife was telling me that she'll make the bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you'll say, I'm gonna go wash the dishes, you make the bed.
Right.
She'll make the bed and then he'll come back and go and redo the whole thing.
Because it has to be you have to have like the crease.
Listen, Jesus Christ.
You have to have the crease.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like my manifestation of love literally just comes from my mom. So I feel like it starts at home. So what you see is what you replicate.
Literally.
You know?
Literally.
What you see is what you replicate. So if you're in because people are products of the environment.
Yes.
If you come from that type of environment, then it's okay. It's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of environment you come from. That's what you grew up seeing. So yeah, I mean, for me, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And just like without getting deep, I think a lot of us in African homes have grown up like with present but absent fathers. Right. So
Which is why I literally just said from the marriage. I literally drew everything from my mom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like as a male, like as females growing up, if we have a dad like that, we always just stem and say daddy issues.
Right.
We're running and looking for, you know, a fatherly love in different kind of men. So with a male, like from your perspective, what do you think like that has kind of, you know, done to you, or what exactly do you know, how did it mold you in a way? How did it, I don't want to say traumatized, because shit, we're all traumatized.
Yeah.
But you know, like the effect it had on you to have a present but absent dad.
I definitely have daddy issues.
Damn. We're doomed as a nation, as a generation.
That's just
we're
what
finished.
it is. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
I have daddy issues. I feel like it took me, because for me, before I left Bots, for me, like, you know how girls go to guys to look for stuff like that?
Yeah.
For me, it was substances. I was heavily addicted to lean.
Yeah.
To the point where I had to, because the whole lean sipping thing in Gabs, it's me and my friends that started that.
Yeah.
It was really, really bad.
Yeah.
To the point where I had to self-rehabilitate myself in my room. Like, I remember Tepo telling me that she'd knock on my door, and I just like rumble and be like, don't come in here, this and that, because I'm in there.
But you're in pain.
I'm in pain. Like, I feel pins and needles in my stomach. I'm trying to push that stuff out of my system. So my daddy issues go deep to the point where I want to become something
that
he wasn't. Right.
Just crazy, because I always tell my brother that I'm gonna be the father side of the family.
We're good this side.
Because I think from a healing perspective, in that way, I never want to shit on like my dad or everything that he's done, because that just doesn't do anything for me at this point. Yeah, I can voice my frustrations and everything, but from a healing perspective, I always just look at it like, you know what, I have an example of what fatherly love should be like from you. So what I can do is just better myself and make sure if I have like nieces and nephews from my brother, I just don't do what I experienced from that side of the family. Do you know what I mean? So that's a different segment. That's just a whole different segment. Family is just like a whole different segment, and it's like it's just the only way to think like positively, just shift your perspective and, you know, keep it moving from there. How would you react if I told you I was pregnant right now?
I'd be happy as fuck.
Like right now?
I'd be happy as fuck.
Right now?
I'd be happy as fuck.
I'm shocked.
I'd be happy as fuck. I mean, life is life, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the person that you are. Is the reason why I'd be happy as fuck.
Okay.
You have to look at the person.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You have to look at the person and be like, you know, is this person fit mentally and emotionally to be a mom? Obviously, right now I feel like you have your career, you have You have so many things going for you that I wouldn't want you to be pregnant right now.
Yeah.
But if you were pregnant right now, I'd be over the fucking moon.
I'm not pregnant, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just a question.
Yeah. If she says she's pregnant, this whole thing is going down. And then...
It's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we can just wrap it up by, I don't know, just like what advice would you give? Because you've given me so much advice. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you haven't given me much advice, and I just come to you bawling my eyes out. You don't know what's wrong, I don't know what's wrong, but you know it's because of the dating scene.
Right.
Yeah, so just that little girl or woman, young adult, who doesn't have like a brother or a father to look up to, what would you like say to her?
Firstly, it's absolutely okay to be single.
Okay.
Until you are happy with yourself. It's okay. People feel the need to have a partner. You don't have to have a partner to be happy.
Yeah.
You don't have to have friends to be happy. I mean, human interaction is nice, but like, it's okay to be single.
Yeah.
You know, find yourself, find your passions, find your muse.
Yeah.
Pour into yourself, because self-love is so important.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people that bounce from a guy to a guy to a guy to a guy, I'm not gonna say they don't value themselves, but something there is missing to the point where they feel the need to have to be with someone. You really don't.
Looking for yourself in different people.
You really don't, and that's not how you're gonna find yourself in. Like, you can't. That's impossible.
Yeah.
So my advice is literally just, this is the time for you to do things that make you happy. You know, find yourself. If you love reading, listen, read your life away. Because what I noticed with my relationship, that my wife that I'm with right now,
yeah,
I wasn't looking for her. She wasn't looking for me. You know, we kind of were two people that were fixing themselves. I had to fly to a different continent to find my wife.
Yeah.
You know, and funny enough is that when the year that I moved to the town that I stay in right now is the year that she said she felt something, was just telling her, listen, it's time for you to come back to St. Augustine. You know, so we were fixing each other there. Until you don't know what, eventually that's just like a magnetic effect where you will find your person without actually having to find your person. So stop looking for love, because it'll find you. I mean, that's the best advice I can give you, you know?
Yeah, and I just feel like, just to echo what he's saying, I feel like in our generation, I've realized that we look for compatibility in every person who makes us feel good.
Right.
So they may make you feel good, but it doesn't mean that they are good for you. You know. So like he said, fill your cup till it overflows. You know, surround yourself with like-minded people. Like, I know my brother, guys, I'm terrible at communicating with people over the phone. I know, but it's like anytime I speak to my brother, I just feel like uplifted and heard and seen. I just know that when I do meet my person, these are the kind of things I'm going to take into account and just try to remember. Right. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. I love you so much. Honestly, this was too good. I literally woke up from a nap and I was like, oh my god, I need to film something with my brother quickly. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what you guys got from this video, what your favorite part of this video was.
Hey man, listen, be a good human being.
Yeah. More than anything, be kind, be considerate.
Be the person that you want to meet in the streets.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, you know that I like to say I'm here for a good time and not a long time, baby. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah. And I'll see you in the next episode of Vlogmas.